friends. Life is good. Come on by and take a chair or lean on the rail. Let's have laughter and remember fun times on the front porch. Rob and Dave always had the light on for fellowship and making memories. We will try and make you stay the best it can be. Yes, life is good. Sometimes life gets in the way. It's hard to smile on the front porch. But our friends remind us we are still here and care. Yes, life is good. Southern fried podcast sitting on the front porch on a Friday night with our friends. Life is good. Friday night is a
Well, good evening, everybody. It's Friday night here on the Southern Fried Podcast. Welcome to our front porch talking. How's Dave doing tonight?
I'm doing all right. Happy Friday, everybody. How's Rob?
I'm gonna do it right along. Not much sleep last night, not much sleep today, but we got to make it. By the grace of God, and a big old cup of Southern Fried mint coffee that is very affordable. And you should check out our great coffee prices on for our Southern Fried Podcast at our coffee store.
Hello, Miss Jen.
Hey, Jeff, how are you?
How are you doing, sister? Hope you've had a good week.
Mint coffee, yes.
Yeah, coffee.
Yes. And it's not an overpowering mint. It's just a subtle hint of mint flavor. And it's awesome. So,
Been busy.
what have you been busy? I saw one busy thing you've been doing. She sent me a picture, Dave. I should share it. Yes, I think I will. If that's all right with you, I'll share this picture I got. I think she's making a bid here. Let's see here. I got to find the. If it's not okay, if you're not happy with me sharing this, you let me know. Yeah, I don't know if you've tried the mint coffee. If you haven't, I think you would like it. I know I do. Like I said, it's not overpowering. Some of those creamers you get, Dave, can be like overpowering. Like those candy cane ones you can get at Christmas time and stuff like that. This is not. I like this a lot better.
My son likes a lot of stuff like that. My oldest son.
Yeah, I bet he'd like it too. Dadgummit, I want to forward this to my. Why can't I do this? Sure. Yeah. Oh, we got this. All right. To go, right? Oh, I don't need it twice, but I'll go ahead and send it just to make sure. Okay. It's going to take me just a second, Dave. Go ahead and take over for just a minute, and I'll track this thing down.
Well, everybody had a good Friday and plans for a good weekend. Weather's been pretty nice. Good weather for the front porch. Talked to some folks today. They were telling me some things going on in their world. I did a tour today for someone. It was about wore me out. I'm not as young. I'm not young. I'm old. About wore me out. But it was pretty good tour. Got to meet some people and dig in a little bit to some stuff that I learned a lot as well. I
had to convert that. Keep going, sir. I'm sorry. I was
just going to say the guy that guards the place I do, he was sent me a picture of a U-Haul. He thought the homeless people were moving in more, but apparently the city told them to get out. So he went down in there. He was telling me how nasty it was. Near the Brainerd Levee. They come in there and told them to get out. So they got somebody to bring a U-Haul, get some of their stuff out. But it's pretty bad. But I'm glad they're moving. Just not a good thing to have around. A lot of just bad stuff. This bunch ain't as bad as the one before, but it's growing pretty fast. And it's just not good. So we talked a little bit. He's a good guy. Used to work in the mental health field, state of Georgia. So he had a lot of knowledge about some stuff that happened, 20, 30 years ago. He even was down near Milledgeville at one time. So he's worked in state mental health hospitals. Pretty interesting guy. I'll try to get him to come on a podcast, but he does do it. Listen to a lot of podcasts. He said, I like to yap. I said, well, come on. And I don't know if he's watching now. If he is, it was an interesting discussion. I appreciate him. Of course, he's working right now, but it was an interesting discussion because it is a real problem.
all right. Well, wasn't able to get it pulled up here. Let me see if I can get my phone up to the camera here and see if we can. There you go. Can you see those colors on them toenails? I don't know if that's a symbol or not, but she's got her first two are red, the second one's or the third one's green, and the last two are yellow. I don't know what's up with that. She's got them painted all different colors. She was feeling colorful, apparently. There's Barry. There's Miss Elizabeth.
Hello, everybody.
So did you cut it with scissors? Make sure you got it all nice, smooth, and even. Oh, it's black, not green. Why'd you paint the middle one black? Is that a signal for something, or two reds, two yellows, and a black? Oh, she's doing like a coral snake. Oh, that's a king snake. Red next to black, you can pat him on the back. Red next to yellow, kill a fella. She's doing a king snake.
Cool. I like it.
Black toenail. I didn't do it. Someone else cut it. Oh, did they use scissors or a lawnmower? I mean, it's hard to get that nice, smooth, even stuff out there without using scissors. Come on. If you're paying someone else to do it, I'd get them to use scissors.
A lot of money spent on feet.
Yeah. What? Not red, but orange. It looks red. It almost looks bulldog red in that picture. Of course, you know.
That'd be all right.
Yeah.
That's good color. That'd be fine.
Yeah. Bulldog red or orange?
Well, if it's Halloween, I guess maybe orange.
Roy, Cowboy, Georgia. How you doing there, Cookster? You doing all right tonight?
Hello, Cook. How you doing, buddy? Hope you and your mom are well. And the cats. And the
Are your
cowboy.
fingers painted the same way?
Cook one time let all my granddaughters. They were little. They had him painted up. I didn't even want to repeat what it looked like, but he did it to make it have fun. I saw that.
Yeah.
He let them put lipstick on him and paint his nails. And Cook's a good fella. Better man than me. I wouldn't have done it. I just couldn't do it.
I'd let him do it.
I'm not doing it.
Oh, you might as well.
Yeah.
I seem to remember somebody falling asleep during a baseball draft at my house one year. And fingernail polish came out. They didn't paint his nails, though. I think they went around his belly button and everything else because his shirt was all pulled up. Yeah. I don't think I had much to do with that. Okay, I may have instigated. That may have been my fault.
I don't remember that.
All right. So, what games do we have this week? I'm trying to find a good college schedule. College football, week 5 schedule, list of games. There we go. That should do it right there. My goodness. Let's see.
Alabama's got Vanderbilt. Georgia has Kentucky.
Oh. The Knowles have Virginia. Is that correct? Or was that last week's?
I hadn't looked at the whole schedule. Or even if I did, I forgot it.
Okay.
Busy week.
Yeah, let me see if I can find something that I know something about.
The Dogs play early. 12 o'clock, I think that is. In Kentucky. I take care of business. Rebound.
Yeah, apparently this is last week's. That's what I thought it was. I thought that a lot of that stuff looked familiar.
I will root for Vanderbilt. That'd be a heck of an upset.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm definitely pulling for Vandy in this one.
I like chaos in the standings and the polls and everything else. Why not? Playoffs, they're going to make it anyway. I mean, you have to lose 3 games, and they still could get in. But the more games they lose, I mean, they're not going to lose that many games.
Dean wasn't sure about Georgia. That'd be October the 4th. They're playing Kentucky in Georgia. I believe that's going to be. I think Georgia's going to put a butt whooping on. Clemson's playing North Carolina. That'd be a good game, but it doesn't. Neither one of them are ranked, so it doesn't. Bragging rights, I guess.
Well, it would mean down on the job if you don't win that game.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's going to be an interesting one to watch, North Carolina.
He's on the hot seat.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Texas is playing Florida. I'd say that's a couple of hot seat games there too. Vandy's playing at Alabama, number 16 versus number 10. I'm gonna tell you something. Vandy's been gutsy last year and this year too. They've been gutsy playing. That could be a good game. I might have to watch that one or flip back and forth once it starts. I'm gonna have to root for Vandy on that one. I'll be a Vandy fan after Georgia whoops up on Kentucky. Trying to see if there's anything else out there. Uh, uh, not seeing a whole lot of. FSU's playing Miami this week. Any calls on that one?
Miami's going to win that game.
Yeah, I think they're going to win it pretty handedly. All right. Texas A&M versus Mississippi State. Mississippi State's currently unranked. They're not really playing all that superb, but they don't like A&M. That's the store brand Bulldogs. I think A&M's going to win it. How much do you think they'll win it by?
I don't know. I ain't really looked.
They should 2 touchdowns. They should do it by 2 touchdowns. Should. I would think.
Let's look at the spread.
Let's see the spread. Where's the spread? It's over
Vegas says not wrong too much because they don't like losing money.
It says 16.5 points.
Yeah.
So I'd say that's pretty close.
I think I'd take 16.
A lot of these games right here is just Notre Dame's playing Boise State. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they'll kill them.
Yeah. Virginia's playing Louisville. And the line is Louisville by 6.5. That'll knock Virginia out of the top 25 if that's the case. They're only giving Alabama 11.5 points against Vanderbilt. I think Vanderbilt can win that game. And they're only giving Texas 5.5 against Florida.
I think that.
Well, wouldn't that be enough?
I don't understand that one. I don't think Florida's played well. That's not a good look for Texas. They should be more than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're going to win the game. I don't see Florida pulling that out. I think it'd be more than that. I don't know. I'm not a best picker or anything, but
they got Clemson, North Carolina. They got Clemson by 14.5, by 2 touchdowns and a little bit more. So against North Carolina, that's going to be interesting. I think possibly that game could be closer than that. They're playing in North Carolina too. Man, I don't know. That would be an awesome win for North Carolina. I'll give them that. If they could pull that off, that would be an awesome win.
I'd like to see North Carolina join the SEC. I've always liked I like their colors. I'd just like to see them join.
Yeah.
Get rid of Georgia Tech out of well, they're not SEC, but what I mean is drop it off Georgia's schedule and play North Carolina.
Yeah.
That's a better matchup.
Yes, it is.
I mean, honestly, Georgia Tech doesn't deserve to play us much because they very rarely win. So it's not really a good rivalry anymore.
They got Georgia over Kentucky by 19.5 is the line. I don't.
I would take the 19. I think that game would be like 14 to 17 points. because Georgia will, if they're
Yeah.
up late, they're going to play a lot of people. They'll get publicity sometime, and they might be ahead by 21 at some point, but I think late they would let them score. I'd take the 19. But I'm not a gambler.
How
So.
do you get a half? Just how do you get half a point? Well, that means if Georgia wins by 19, they get the half, and that means that you win. That's the tiebreaker. Or if they by over 19 points. So if they win by 19, you lose. They got to win by 20. Right? Am I figuring
That's
that
why
right?
they do that. That's why they do that. They're hedging it. It's going to be right around that area, and they put the half in there to mess you up.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they'll do the 19 and a half points. I don't see it.
Not with Bobo.
Especially if they don't, unless they've made some improvements in that secondary, they ain't gonna beat that spread. Whew. Well, they've been showing up there.
I will say though, Kentucky's been pretty bad of late, so it's a possibility.
Yeah.
But I still think I'd take
yeah. They're 2-2. So yeah, they've lost to Ole Miss and South Carolina. So that does not bode well for them for the rest of the season. They got Georgia, Texas, Tennessee, Auburn, Florida, Tennessee Tech, then Vanderbilt, and then Louisville. But that Vanderbilt game is not the gimme game it used to be by no stretch of the imagination. And there's a brief rundown for college football this weekend. So all of us dog fans need to root for our Bulldogs and see if I can put it on Kentucky.
Did you go buy your Taylor Swift out today?
No. Did you go buy yours?
I've been working on that.
You've been working on becoming a Swiftie?
I just wondered if you bought it.
I wondered. No, not a Swiftie. Not a Swiftie, sir. Janet and Miss Elizabeth and Barry, did y'all go buy your Taylor Swift albums today? I know you three are all Swifties. You know who I bet's a closet Swiftie? James from Empty Pockets podcast. I bet he's a closet Swiftie. I bet late at night he sits in his closet and pulls out his phone and turns the volume way down or puts his Bluetooth in and plays Taylor Swift song while his sweety's asleep in the bed so she don't find out. Jeanette, you mean to say you're not a Swiftie? I find that hard to believe. Wait a minute. Isn't your granddaughter a Swiftie?
Nope, not now.
Oh.
She's 13.
Who's she listening to now?
She's not 7.
Now she's got fans that are over.
But my granddaughter's not. She don't listen to a lot of music. She likes watching videos. But if it was somebody, she'd probably say Kane Brown.
Okay.
She don't listen to a lot of, not like she used to. She used to listen to a lot of music, sing and stuff. She wants to dance. She's all into dance.
Oh. Does she do videos of herself dancing?
All the kids do.
Oh. Dude, You should catch them doing a video one time and just step in behind them and just photobomb them, start dancing behind them, and then just walk away.
They don't cut videos around me, man. I'm Mr. Square. They're not going to do that.
Dude, you can't be Mr. Square.
Well, I am to them. I'm an old man. They don't do none of that around me.
Oh.
They do it, but they don't do it around me.
Oh. You think they do it around Cook? You get Cook sneak over there and do it.
They're TAs right now. They don't even really come see me. It's all about their friends.
Listen,
that closeness I had with my granddaughters is almost non-existent right now, except for Kaylee. They're all in their phones and going seeing their friends and stuff. And I'm an afterthought.
Obama Thanksgiving lasagna in a big metal pan. We haven't made it through October yet. What do you mean? What you talking about? You gonna have lasagna for Thanksgiving? Or you doing lasagna and because we haven't made it through October yet. I don't understand what you're saying, Barry. And what's that got to do with you going out and buying the new Taylor Swift album today? Well, you're trying to figure out if you're a Swiftie or not. I could see you wearing a Taylor Swift t-shirt. I know you do. You probably got a Taylor Swift poster on the wall. Come on, Barry. Don't you better comment back. Oh.
He may have the
collection. Hey, he might be a closet Swiftie. I'm telling you. I know James from Empty Pockets is. We know that, but you know.
She's a very talented person.
He's not even going to give me a comment on that. That kind of hurts my feeling a little bit. Barry, I ain't got very many feelings. In fact, I ain't got but one left, and it ain't in real good shape. Don't be hurting my feeling. You might break it.
He's probably a Debbie Gibson fan.
Ooh. He might be a Tina Turner fan.
Maybe.
I'm supposed to get Steve-O in trouble. Because, he's got David on over there, keeps on wanting to build his sword for him. And I'm fixing to type into the chat. I think Steve finished my sword yesterday. And we're just going to see what kind of react. Steve's our buddy over at Half Pine Forge. He comes on the show on the first Wednesday of the month. And Steve has been good friends of ours for a while. And not that I would ever pick on Steve much. Uh-oh. So he just walked over his computer. So he's going to see that comment. And I'm waiting for Diva Dawn to see it because she's going to be all over that. How dare you make him a sword and not make me one yet?
Steve might be a Swiftie fan.
Oh, I'm sure he is. I'm pretty sure he is. He can't look like that. He can't look like Michelle Obama from behind and not be a Swiftie fan. There ain't no way. Hey, James already.
His tastes are pretty eclectic, so I might be a song or two he likes.
He might. In all caps, Diva Dawn just stated on there, Stevie, You already made Rob a sword, but won't make me one. We have his entertainment for the night is now taken care of. Not that I would do something like that just on purpose to light a fire over there.
Oh, Steve-O.
Was gifted a membership. Hey, who gets to be a membership? By P. Coltrane T. Who's that? Well, all right. So we're trying to get away from these, but this is kind of funny to me. I'm sorry. I find humor in this, and probably I shouldn't, because I think it was a scumbag to start with. Uh, uh, Diddy got sentenced to just over 4 years in prison. After all those charges they brought against him, they only got 2 to stick. Only
He
2.
probably already served sometime, so that probably won't even be. He gets time served. He might be out in a year or two.
Yeah, yeah, and then he's got to be on 5 years of supervised release and pay a $500,000 fine. You talk about that's just a slap on the wrist for all those charges they brought against him, and he beat out all of them but 2. Come on.
Sad, sick situation in America.
Yes. Yes.
Very,
That
very
is
sad.
sad. It is. He was up there crying in court, and all his kids up there crying. Oh, I just, uh, he's supposed to be this big tough rapper. Oh, please don't send me to jail. Please don't send me to jail.
He'll just have street cred now.
Oh yeah.
He'll make an album. It'll be a bestseller. He'll be in with all the gangs now more.
Wow. Oh.
That's sad.
Who do you think, other than Taylor Swift, what female singer do you think Steve would really hate?
Hate? I don't know that he hates anybody.
Well, dislike.
Probably Tammy Faye Baker.
Works for me. How you spell Faye Baker? Sorry, I'm just stirred up on him a little bit over there. If y'all haven't given old Steve a follow over at Half Pine Forge and Half Pine Forge Live, y'all do so. He's a wonderful guy. And so, yeah. What do you think, or what do you think? Braves, see, Snicker retired, correct, from the Braves?
I don't know. I heard somebody talking about today. I honestly haven't kept up. I think I heard somebody say that.
I want to make sure I'm out on that.
I'm kind of out of the loop on things the last couple of days.
I want to make sure I'm right on that before I actually say. I've heard a bunch of rumors. I've heard they're getting a hitting coach, the whole 9 yards.
I seen the Mets fired most of their coaching staff. That's all I saw.
Yeah. Probably a good move. But it seems the Snicker just can't be able to get it done, really, Uh, 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 I said normally he'd be afforded a mulligan year, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. As for a potential replacement, one unexpected name is emerging. Tony Vitello, the head coach of the University of Tennessee's
That
baseball
would be
team.
an excellent hire.
Yes.
He is.
I'm not a Tennessee
He's among
fan.
the best in the country and has been for a
Yes.
long time.
My goodness.
They should
That
pay
would
him
be,
today.
yeah,
This guy should have already
that
been in the
would
pros.
be, yes. My goodness. Uh, it doesn't seem like they're saying it doesn't seem like it, but especially with the success he's had, it doesn't seem like he'd be likely to walk away very easily. However, the opportunity to manage a Major League Baseball team might be too tempting to pass up, pass up.
The money would be more in the pros, I'm sure, but the opportunity would be on a bigger
Oh, yeah.
stage. He's been at Tennessee a pretty good while.
Dude, that would be an awesome hire. Maybe we could win another pennant or good Lord forbid, another World Series. Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he definitely brings the fire. He's a fiery guy.
yeah. And while I would never want to see Kirby Smart leave the Georgia Bulldogs, and I don't think he ever will. But could you imagine him coaching the Falcons?
Uh,
You think that would be a
I don't know if I see Kirby as a pro coach. Maybe. I think he's a college guy. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know if I see that.
toward the end of his career in college, I wouldn't mind seeing him take a shot at it. Just to see if he could do it. It'd be interesting.
It didn't work for
It'd be
Saban,
interesting.
and it was a bad experience for him.
Yeah.
Of course, it was Miami, but I mean, you
Yeah,
only
that's
do it.
completely.
I mean, you only do it if it's something that you really want to do, because Georgia's going to give him plenty of money. They're never going to run him
Yeah.
off unless he just stunk for 4 years in a row. And with the Falcons, you win or you're going to be out in 3 years. And then you've gave up your Georgia job. You'd have to really put a lot of thought in that, I would think.
That would
But I
be
mean, it's his
almost
life.
fun.
If he was happy with it, I mean, cool.
Yeah. Well, Saban now in the I know it didn't work out too well for him in Miami, but could you Saban it if they could talk him into it for the Dirty Birds, for the Falcons?
He's not going to do it. He's been offered big time money. He's pretty happy where he's at. He walked away because he got tired of the money deal anyway, and it's worse in the NFL because you got the salary cap, and at his age, I think he's just happy doing what he's doing. I think he really does want to spend some more time with his wife while still being attached,
And
uh,
grandchildren.
and the grandchildren. Play golf. He's enjoying what he's doing right now. I just don't see it because there's been people come after him before, and he's walked away from every offer. I mean, you can always be surprised, but I just don't think he'll ever do that.
Yeah, I don't think he will either.
The coach
But like I
that would
said,
do it in a heartbeat is Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin would walk if the Falcons offered him the right deal, he would be their coach tomorrow because he was there
yeah,
before. He's an NFL guy. He likes what he does. He's got a great gig, but if he had the opportunity to go pro again, he would go. I don't have a doubt about that.
I'm sorry, but the whole Lane train going to Knoxville, And then the way he did deal, I mean, I'm not a Tennessee fan, but number one, that was kind of funny because it happened to Tennessee. But number two, it was still, I think, pretty low down on his part.
And that loser Bobby Petrino, if he gets a chance, he'll go back too.
Uh, well, I didn't even say that name. Do you think Knoxville would ever hire Lane Kiffin back
No,
and get the Lane train going again?
no, he would never go back. He's happy where he's at. He would never trade that for the Tennessee experience. The only
Dude,
what,
if we
the only one that could pull him maybe is like in Alabama. Bigger program, much bigger.
I think it would be funny if we could find a bunch of Tennessee fans and start the rumor that Lane Kiffin was coming back just to see what happens.
All you got to do is put it on the internet, and people will run it with it for you. They're not gonna. They won't fact check it. Just put breaking news: Lane Kiffin going to Tennessee, and watch people push it.
Dude, Tennessee fans ever found out where that started from? You'd liable to get shot and run over and blasted with Rocky Top from big stereo systems and loudspeakers outside of your house for years.
We ought to go over and put on Steve's chat, say breaking news. Rumor has it next item that Steve's going to have in his store is a toilet paper holder. Which he might make that.
Okay. I'm going to do it in all caps. You ready? Breaking news. Next item in Steve's store is going to be a toilet. Let's go toilet. T-O-I-L-E-T, or you got two pieces?
Sound right.
Toilet paper. Oh. Holder. When he's right there, boom. You know, he's going to come over here after his show. You know, he normally runs about an hour there. He's going to be piled up here with us, and I'm going to have to pay for all this. Oh, what?
Or you could say, if rumor 2 is it's going to be a back scratcher for Michelle Obama.
Well, I already put the sword thing up there. David Don said, ha, 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 ha.
You could say back scratcher for Michelle Obama.
Oh. A Michelle Obama weave, not wheeze, weave. He's shaking his head. Well, he's just now responding to the Tammy Faye Baker. Back weave scratcher. I call it a back weave scratcher. A Michelle Obama back weave scratcher. I don't know what he was yelling, but he was yelling something. He definitely was. You should go over and put something up too. You should put something like, have you ever noticed when Steve hammers, he does it to the theme song for Barney? Perry said Blue Dragon doesn't make toilet paper holders. Oh. So, and she said, and a sword, by the way. Poor Steve. Well, after us accused him of going to the roller derby with James last night, you know, and him being all snuggled up in the El Camino, you know, we can't really get on him too hard tonight, right? That wouldn't be very nice. You know, well, I tell you what, you want to run us a commercial or two? I need to step away for just a second. I've been drinking way too much coffee, and I need to go and do some business and fill up my coffee cup so I can work on the next round of business.
All right.
He is working. He said he suddenly has the urge to make something he saw a long time ago, a mason jar handle so I could turn a mason jar into a mug. That's pretty cool. You know? So
Cool.
We'll see if he's successful with that as we go along here. But yeah, if we can take a short break, I would greatly appreciate it. Or you just keep going, and I'll be back in just a second.
We'll run a quick commercial. We'll be right back.
All right.
Hey everyone,
Right back.
Dave with the Southern Fried Podcast, aka the Cornbread Man. Hey, the Cornbread Man knows good coffee. Been a coffee drinker for a long time. I have had some in the past I really liked and some that I didn't care for. But I like coffee. Even bad coffee is better than no coffee, right? When me and Rob started the podcast, I had one requirement, besides that we would have to have some programs that were interesting to me. I said we have to have our own coffee. It was important to me. I knew that coffee was something that friends sit around and drank. Me and Rob, in fact, had spent many years sitting around drinking coffee and talking over the issues of the world. And if we were going to have a podcast, we had to have coffee. And if we were going to have coffee, we might as well have our own coffee. Something we could put our stamp on, our name on. Not out of ego, just because we wanted to be able to offer it. And something that we believed in, something that we liked, someone that made someone feel a part of something, that you are a part of something. If you're not, you're a breadhead. We call our cornbread followers, our Cornbread Nation followers, breadheads. And we want you to feel a part of this, to have ownership in it. And one of the ways you can do that is with coffee. Now, not everybody drinks coffee, but we also offer teas. And so you may be a tea person. And who knows, in the future, we may branch out into some other things, maybe an energy drink. I don't know. But I do know this. I know that this is a great coffee. And I know that we're glad to have it. And we would love for you to have a part of it too. And so when you follow that QR code, it will take you to our Shopify shop. And when you order there, there's a couple of things that we want to remind you of. Number one, there's a lot to offer. There's different blends. In fact, we're going to look in there and make sure that all the blends are being offered because there's so many. And, you know, we adjust things. We add things in and take things out. So we want you to know there's a lot to offer. There's four different blends listed on the screen, but there are up nearly 40, not counting the teas and everything up, if I remember correctly. And some of those logos we're going to put in our store too on coffee mugs and things. So you can have those because we like those logos. But when you go there, you'll find that the shipping cost, if you live in the continental United States, the 48 states that make up the continental United States, there's no shipping charges. We kept it as close as we could. We're allowed to make a little profit, and that's what it is. It's a little profit. It's not a lot. We wanted to move volume. We wanted to just make a little bit. We wanted to make it as cheap as we could because we know times are tough and things are expensive. So get you some SFP coffee today. We know that you'll enjoy it. And hey, here I am with mine in the studio. Now, this was the house blend. You see the blend right here, house. And you can tell I've drank a lot of this one. I've got a couple of pots left. I'm ordering this week. I think Rob just ordered some for himself. Get you some SFP coffee. This logo stands out. It means something. the American flag. There was a lot of thought put in this when we made the logo. We wanted something that was patriotic. We wanted something that stood out, that stood who we are. The Southern Fried Podcast. We can't believe it. A year and a half later, we're still here, and we're not going anywhere. The coffee's not going anywhere except at your house and my house to have that coffee, to sit on the front porch and watch and take part in the front porch talking, or the morning shows that we have, or Mama Said, or sports, or whatever it is. The pet shows, we've got so many different shows. Get you some coffee, get you some tea. All of this helps the Southern Fried pay the bills. And again, we appreciate you taking us into your home, not only by listening to us, but bringing a product in. And you'll know that we have put a lot of care and concern and thought into this. We're not trying to get rich. We're just trying to make things affordable and to pay for things that we need to do the podcast. That's what it means to us. And we appreciate you so very much. If you bought something from our store, whether it's a hat or a shirt or whatever it may be, if you've given and followed and become a Mammoth Nation follower or a Patriot Mobile subscriber using promo code Cornbread, thank you so much. And there's other ways you can help us along the way, and you'll be sharing some of those. All of these things are intended to make sure that the Southern Fried stays on the air. We're not going anywhere. We're here, and we're here to stay. Take care. God bless. Dave in the AM along with Rob. Get you some coffee. Amen. Take care.
All righty. We are back. There's Dave.
Appreciate the coffee. Coffees. I had I've had some comments. I had a guy talking to me about his store, and he's shipping all over the world. He's had some international shipping issues. Was asking me. I said, well, thus far we've not shipped anything international, but there's a lady, her and her sister run an Etsy store and maybe a Shopify. They looked at our coffee store and loved it, and we've been communicating a lot over the last 24 to 30 hours, and I've got to go look at their store, but just really collaborating, bragging on what we have, and said they're willing to help any way they can to things that they discovered. And so that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice ladies.
Like that. Oh.
And it did turn out well. It's a good looking store. I mean, we did pay a little money for that. We didn't design that, but when we did in a way because we gave them what we wanted on it, but they did the actual technical part, and it was money well spent.
Yes, and it's money well spent for your coffee too, because it is very good. It is great coffee. I thoroughly enjoy it. So, he just got to the toilet paper holder and the and. He yelled something. I don't have his volume up, but he yelled something. And now he just went. He's making all kind of gestures. What is up with him tonight? So anyway, hey, y'all give us a big old like and follow if you can. If you're out there, we'd greatly appreciate it. We try to have a lot of fun on here. And Dave, I don't remember who it was. Maybe it was Miss Elizabeth. Someone sent me, and it was a video where somebody made, and this is totally disgusting. It was either a cake or a dessert in a cat litter pan, a brand new cat litter pan, but it looked like kitty litter, and it had Tootsie Rolls in it, and it had all kinds. It looked absolutely disgusting, but I'm afraid I'd have to try it. Could you imagine? Yeah, I miss my mama, but I promise you, if my mama was still alive, I would make that and take it there just to see the expression on her face. Dude, that would be priceless.
I like it. Shock value.
Yeah, I mean, think about your granddaughter's birthday. That would be awesome, dude.
No, I wouldn't do her that way. Too many friends that she would have there that would wear her out about that. I wouldn't do her that way.
Oh, dude, the shock value. Paw.
I wouldn't do it that way.
Well, you could make her two.
I'd
You
do
know, as long
Jeremy
as
that
Cody
way.
don't have to- yeah,
Little
now that would
girls,
be all.
little girls are sensitive and fragile, and a lot of times,
Yeah.
and it hurts. Their hurts go very deep. So I try not to be an embarrassment to her.
If you talk to the grandkids, you could probably get them to help you make that for Jeremy. That would be funny. And
I
they
don't ever
would get
see
a
them.
hoot. That would
I
be
don't
a
ever. I
hoot,
don't ever
though.
see them.
Talk to Kaylee about it first. Let her get the word out. I know she'd get the word out on that. That would be hilarious. Because you know how Jeremy likes them cats anyway. I still crack up about that kitten jumping on him.
Yeah,
The look on his face.
he's not a cat guy.
Dude, we were at ARA shooting a video. It was in the kitten room. And Jeremy standing there just to film it away. And this little kitten got up. They had a day bed in there, and all the kittens playing around. You could sit there and love all the kittens. And this one little kitten was looking up at Jeremy, and you could see it in his eyes and his tail swishing. And then he hunkered down. And he just dove, all claws out, and landed. Hit Jeremy right here in the chest. And just hung there. And Jeremy was like, oh.
I missed it. Katie
Oh,
was talking
it
to
was
me.
Christmas. I cried a little bit. I did. I had a tear run right down my cheek, right here.
I liked it never got
Oh,
out of there. Them kids loving them
I
animals.
know. Y'all, if y'all are ever in the area down here, and talk with Donaldsonville area, y'all swing by Animal Rescue Alliance over there. If nothing else, just visit and leave them a couple bucks, help them out with the food costs and stuff. It's a no-kill shelter right here. Great folks that take good care of their animals. They have a wonderful area to view the cats and get in there and get to know them a little bit. And if you're thinking about getting a dog or cat, go to ARA first. Go by there. They, look to see
Spray
what they got. Yeah,
Spray your feet
You say
before you go in.
yeah. Spray your feet so you don't track nothing around. And look, I think it's still 110 on cats and 175 on dogs, but that includes spay and neuter. That's already been taken care of. They're up to date on their shots. They're healthy. They've already had their flea and tick medicines, their wormer medicine. All that stuff's been taken care of. And if you take them to a vet and do that, I promise you, for a cat, it's going to be more than 110, and for a dog, it's going to be more than 175. And if you can be a part and help them out with that, they're looking for homes for these animals. They don't have homes, and they've got a home there, but that's not their forever home. They need their forever homes. So if you need a dog or cat, go by ARA, Animal Rescue Alliance, over here in Donaldsonville, in between Colquitt and Donaldsonville. In fact, we've got a banner for them, don't we? Let me find it here.
I don't remember. We crunch for space. Sometimes you can't keep them all.
Here we go. There's their phone number. If you want to make a donation, call them. I mean, like I said, it's a no-kill shelter, but they do have to raise money for these cats and dogs to keep them there and to keep their food up and all that kind of stuff. So, hey, 229-992-2039. Give them a call. And, it'll help them out. It helps the animals out. It's good work. So,
They have
did I
met
get the right
people
one back
halfway.
up?
They have met people halfway. Was coming to get a dog or a cat.
Yeah.
Because they were coming a long way. They kind of met them halfway through the state. People are traveling around.
Yeah. And, they look for, good homes for them, and if you've got a good home, you've got room in your heart and your house for them, get in touch with them. We need to talk Jennifer to come down here to get her next cat. I think we might could encourage her to do so. But she's very involved with the animal shelter where she's at too, I think.
If she came down there, she'd take Chuck.
She'd take it, Chuck. Chuck mine. She's going to have to leave Chuck right where he's at. Oh, we had another $5 donated for Chuck being in the bedroom. Getting close to getting his little butt out. But I'll still go by it. For every $1 donated to Animal Rescue Alliance, I'll let Chuck spend the night in the bedroom one more night. And we started this a couple of months ago. Seems like it. And he's still in there. I hadn't got a chance to boot his little butt out yet. He's an annoying little snot in the bedroom. I'll tell you, he drives me crazy every night, but that's all right. I wish I'd have just drank the worm tea now. It would have been over and done with. But I made a deal, and I'm going to hold to it. So for every $1 that gets donated, Chuck gets one more night in the bedroom. I keep expecting somebody to drop $100 down there, and I'm going to cry if they do. I will literally cry on the air. I mean, I'll be happy for ARA, but I'm not going to be happy for me. That little sucker will chew your toes, claw your legs, poot in your face, walk over your head. He don't care. He's just so happy. You're trying to find him a good place to let him. I've decided he likes the feeling of me breathing on his butthole because every time I open my eyes in the middle of the night, he's got his tail up and his butt right there. Oh, little snot.
Are you singing Phil Collins one more night while that's going on?
No, I've been singing that Soundgarden song, Black Hole Sun. Won't you come? Was that Soundgarden? Sorry. Yeah. I still think we need to get an SFP cat jewel. You know, remember that was the thing for a while. You hang on the cat's tail and it covers up their butthole. We need to get an SFP cat jewel up there.
Are you going to wear it?
No, it's for the cats to wear.
You and Chuck
You
get
hang over
matching.
their tail. You hang over their tail and it covers up their butthole. You don't have to look at their butthole. I just had a great idea. That could be a new item for Steve's blacksmith store.
He might like that. He don't like cats, but he might like that.
We should slip over and tell him, say, hey, Chuck wants you to make him a butthole jewel, a cat butthole jewel for him.
with a picture of Steve on it.
I don't know if I'm going to do that. I picture Steve every time Chuck was walking away from me with his tail in his hair, I'd have to see Steve. I think I'd rather see the cat's butthole. Oh my goodness. Diva Dawn over there with Steve just said, someone call 911. Someone needs a ambulance. Hey, on Steve over there now. What the heck is up with that? I'm glad we never pick on Steve like that.
I think she does that a lot.
That's disgusting. I would never pick on Steve. Not like that. That'd just be mean. Let's see. Barry said, how much money have y'all rescued so far for Animal Rescue Alliance? Also, are y'all going to have the Worm Dirt people speak on the show? I don't know exactly how much, but it's been, 3 months now?
I can't remember exactly.
It's been 2.5, 3 months. So that's 80. I think they've raised about $150. So it's going. And as far as the Worm Dirt people, we tried several times. I am going to keep trying, and because I really want to get those folks on. I think I want to build my own worm beds. I may do it just to sell fish bait. You know, maybe I'll get some worm tea out of it and sell that too. I don't know. But yeah, it's I do want to have them on. I'm trying to get another one, Wallboy Farms on here, hopefully next weekend or next Friday. We're going to try. I've been trying to get back in touch with them. I haven't answered my calls this week, so they may be out of town or something. I'll get back on them Monday morning. Tomorrow, not tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. But see what we can do and get that set up. It's kind of nerve wracking when you're coming on a show. You don't know exactly what to expect. So we'll probably do some stuff with them ahead of time and get it all ready to go. And speaking on that, anybody that wants to be on the show on Friday night for Front Porch Talkin', y'all shoot us an email. We'll send you a link and just pop right on up here with us. If you don't want to be on screen, you don't want your picture out there, you don't have to. You can just talk. And your screen will be blacked out. It'll look something like, let's see here if I can do this.
I don't think that was it. That removed from screen. It will just show your avatar if you were going to speak. Well, he went completely out. It'll show your avatar. There's a few people come on other shows. I've watched them. They don't like to be seen. Some people we've had one interview where a person was real camera shy. We did theirs without camera on.
Yeah, I'm a genius. You can go down here and turn your camera off. Not the button that I hit.
That's the bat
we're
phone.
professional podcasters here. How long we been doing this? Oh my goodness. So, all right. So, what would be something that you think it would be beneficial that could be produced or inspired by our Congress, our government? I mean, we're in the middle of a government shutdown now, or in a government shutdown. Can anybody tell us one good thing that they produce?
Who produces?
The government.
They don't produce. Not supposed to. Not supposed to be in business or producing. Their job is to control commerce to a degree, interstate commerce, defense of the country.
Yeah. So one thing that they are good at producing or making are dumb laws and taxes, new taxes, and tax this and tax that. I wouldn't say that's producing something, but it sure does take a lot from somebody else when they do it. So,
They're all fighting for money to take back to their constituency for port projects and stuff. New contracts for military, all kinds of stuff. That's all on the table right now for this shutdown. You'll get my vote if you give me this.
That's nuts. That should not be the way this system works.
They want to restore some health care for illegals is what they want to do.
Yeah, and I'm totally against that. The heck with them. They're not paid into it. Why should they benefit from it? There ain't no, they don't pay into Social Security. They don't have a tax number because they're here illegally. Why should they benefit from it? And the whole thing of saying, oh, we need these people because who's going to clean our hotels and pick our produce and all this other stuff? You're just making another class of citizens to oppress. They can't succeed because they're not here legally. What the heck? Oh, it's more important to have somebody to oppress, you know? Oh my gosh. And therein lies the difference right there. You know, come here legally. We'll love you. You come here legally. That's all we're asking. You know, quit sneaking in. That's not cool. And taking advantages and everything else. Okay, I gotta pull this one over and post it. This is from Barry off of Rumble. If y'all are on Rumble, shame on you. You ought to be on Rumble by now. What happened there? I got a help button right in my way. Why do I have a help button in my way? This thing won't move. I can't. Why is that thing even there? I got a help button right here. For some reason. It says, how can we help? And you know, I'm going to type in, you can't. And then I'm going to make it go away. Maybe. No, it came right back.
I don't know.
Anyway, Barry Sea Dog said, hot air. We complain about climate change, and they change it all the time, every time they open their mouth. Yeah, so they need to just stop complaining about it. You're right. I got to figure out what's up with that. That's just nutso. I can't do nothing with that.
I don't know.
Oh, it's just a little help button down here at the bottom. But it's covered up the link where you post stuff. I can't even post a comment right now. Huh.
Well,
that's weird. It's all right. I'll post it on this one over here. I bet I'd come up if I post over here. No, it didn't. There it is. Huh. So, and I hear a lot of people out there, especially the listening. Oh my gosh. They're saying, oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. You're hurting all these jobs because the government shut down. And it's the Democrats want us to want to force feed Americans this, what, $500 billion extra tax bill to insure illegals. And now I hear they're going to use this time to really trim support. There's one lady that is pushing to Congress that she delivered it today, how to trim about $2 trillion off of government spending. That would be awesome. I think, you know.
That'd be a lot of money. 87 could help.
Mm-hmm. You know, how many trillions of dollars are we at? 37 trillion? Is that where we're at now?
I don't remember the number. Ugh. It's way up there. It's climbing fast every day.
Yeah.
You can go online and look at that. It just flies.
Man, that is scary. I hate to even look at that. That is totally terrifying to watch that thing in action live. It's crazy. Mm.
And we're still creating more debt. We've just slowed. We're still creating debt.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's just not on the scale that it has been. It's slowed down, but you're still gaining debt.
Well, if you balance the budget, yeah. If you balance the budget to where you're not spending more than you're making, but you just balance it and you make it flat, you're still not getting ahead because, like I said, you still got interest on all that. You know? Mm. And people don't think about that. You know, they think, well, we're already that far in debt. It don't matter if we go a little bit more. Well, that's been the mindset for years and years and years now. And nobody's done anything about it. Nobody's even tried. You know, we've had tons of people run on cutting government spending. We've only had one recently that I know of that's even tried to do anything about it. You know, and or was actually in any way successful with it, and word it like that maybe. So I mean, I don't know.
By the way, Barry, that commercial you sent me on Derek Dooley, that is brutal. I loved it. Absolutely brutal. It's a campaign hit piece against Derek Dooley by I can't think of his name. Brutal. Absolutely scathing.
Wow.
I'm not for Dooley being elected. Collins, wasn't it?
Wow.
It talks about he stayed on the sidelines. He's always been on the sidelines. It's funny. It's brutal. That's one of the roughest campaign hit pieces I've seen in a while.
Wow. Oh. Yeah, that having Derek Dooley run here, he's not. I think that's crazy to start with. Nobody really likes him in Georgia that much. Ever since he wore that orange outfit up there in Tennessee, I don't think nobody really cares for him that much. But that'd be like for him running for governor of Tennessee. You know. Ugh.
He's running off Daddy's coattails.
Lane Kiffin. Do what?
He's running off of Daddy's coattails.
Yeah. But, I mean, that would be as bad as Lane Kiffin running for governor of Tennessee. I mean, I'm just saying. You know, he might get it riding on his daddy's coattails.
I think Marsha Blackburn is going to run. I think she's running for governor of Tennessee.
Who?
Senator Marsha Blackburn. I think she's
that
running.
Might be interesting.
I think she's running for governor of Tennessee.
Okay. That would be interesting to see and to watch.
I'd say she's got a real good shot.
I would too. Excuse me. Sorry. You think Marjorie Taylor Greene would ever run for governor of Georgia?
No. She would never win.
Well, I hope she keeps winning where she's at.
Guaranteed, unless she does something really crazy to tick off the electorate, she's in every time. She is solidly winning the 14th district each time. It would take a big scandal or something.
And she ain't gonna give them that. You know. But you know, you say it'd take a big scandal, but look at AOC. Her whole district up there is turned into a war zone, basically. And she's
but the media won't cover that. But they would absolutely just hammer MTG. It would be on every waking moment they would be covering. I mean, they've already done hit pieces on her, but that would be a whole new ball game.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, she's gutsy. I'll give her that. If she speaks her mind, I'll give her that. You know, and Hmm.
She's another one that'll
Wow.
send you to hell.
She does have the accent. That might be where Miss. She might learn that from Miss Elizabeth. I don't know, or they may come from the
Maybe.
same area. You know, I don't know if she gets quite as many syllables on the word hail as Miss Elizabeth does.
They
Barry
had her.
said, "Go ahead."
No, it's all right.
Barry said, "This November, I guess all the campaigns will start flaring up." Yeah,
Yep.
be about that time.
1 year from the vote, or less than that for the primary.
Hmm. Yeah, it's going. This is going to be. Uh, I think this last presidential election is for the heart of the country, and I think the next one's going to be for the soul of the country. I kind of feel that, and hopefully, hopefully, you know,
Where
with
Beavis and
everything that's
Butthead
going on in
Republicans or Democrats?
the world. Well, did you see Beavis and Butthead, Democrats and Republicans?
What were they? Were they Democrats or Republicans?
I think Beavis was Democrats, Butthead was Republican. And, you know, Hank Hill originated on the Beavis and Butthead show, but I think he would be an independent. Oh, what the heck are you boys doing in my camper? You know, get out of my camper. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Beavis would be Democrats, Butthead would be Republicans. Because I know when Beavis, quote unquote, got killed, there was a dog over there messing with him, and he goes over to him and says, Butthead goes, you leave him alone. He's not dog food. He's word food. I watched that show.
What would SpongeBob be?
Democrat. All the way. All the way.
Patrick?
Patrick Starr, Democrat, all the way. I think Mr. Krabs would be a Republican. Barry says he likes MTG. He can't vote for her because he's not in her district, but he supports her. Yeah. Let's run down the Scooby Doo roster. What about Scooby Doo? Who would he be? Would he be Democrat or Republican if dogs could vote?
Scooby's probably independent.
What about Shaggy?
He's a Democrat. He's a dopehead.
And he's always looking for a free sandwich, a free handout,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
In
fact,
come on, Scoob.
That whole van's a bunch of Democrats. That's like something out of the 60s love thing or something. I mean, they're all, I mean, come on. It's a van full of college-age liberals running around. It's pretty obvious what we got going on. You got one girl who's, she swings different. I mean, it's obvious they're Democrats.
Okay. Well, they'll never make any more episodes of Scooby Doo. You know that, right? That'll never happen. That's over and done with. That has been consigned to the past. All right. What is Fred Flintstone?
Fred would be he'd be a Republican. Barney would be a Democrat.
Now I can go along with that. I can see that. I can see that. I can do it.
However,
I can.
Wilma might have been a Democrat.
That's
Maybe.
what I was thinking. And Betty may have been a Republican.
Yep.
Uh, oh my goodness. All right, let's think back to some classic. And these are classic shows. But let's look at some other classic type stuff there. And y'all feel free to chime in if you have a pick on what you think might be a Democrat or Republican, or throw one up you want us to guess on, and you can guess too. Let's see, what would be a good one? The Golden Girls. Who all we have on there? We had what's her name? Rose, which was played by old Betty White. But Rose was the crazy, the quote unquote dumb one. What would she have been?
Libertarian.
Libertarian. Okay. The mom, Estelle Getty, played her. I can't remember her name.
Republican.
Definitely Republican. And then her daughter would have been. She played Maud. I can't say her name.
She's Democrat.
Yeah, and then you had the chick that thought she was younger than what she was and picked up all the guys.
She was whatever got her whatever.
She was an independent.
She would go the flow.
Okay. Okay.
No, she was probably a Democrat.
Okay. All right. Let's try this. The A-Team. Hannibal Lecter would have been what?
He's probably a Republican.
Okay. B.A. Baracus.
It's a possibility he was Democrat.
Okay.
He's kind of hard to choose on him.
Okay. Oh, the Celtic blacksmith has raided the stream. Well, welcome there, sir. What about the face man?
I'm trying to remember who was that, the blonde-headed dude?
Peck. Yeah, Peck, the con man.
He was probably a Democrat.
And what about the crazy one? What can I say his name? I should be able to say his name. Who is the crazy guy on the A-Team?
I don't remember.
I could picture him, but I cannot say his name. And the guy that played him in the movie, that whole scene where he was trying to jumpstart the ambulance. What do you mean, Tammy? Oh. Do you see what he's saying?
I don't see it.
There in the chat, he's Tammy Faye Baker Roll. Yeah, I'm going to get that one up. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, my goodness, Steve. I wish I could claim credit for coming up with Tammy Faye Baker all by myself. I wish I could. Oh.
Did you listen to her singing?
Oh, I hope you did. Oh. Murdoch was his name.
Yeah, Murdoch.
Yes.
He was probably a Republican because we got some crazy Republicans.
Yes. Let's see. He did not, because he wants to be able to eat sometime in the next week. On the other hand, these bagels turned out pretty freaking good. Wonky shape, but they taste good. Now, are you talking about bagels, the food, or are you talking about your backside again? Because we've already established that you look like Michelle Obama from the back. Says, I got to pack in the streaming gear, though, friends and neighbors. They get some chow toodles. Hey, you have a good night, Steve. And go in there and find some music by Tammy Faye Baker. Listen to it while you're in the shower after you get your stuff all packed up, or listen to it while you're packing up. You know, you should continue your live feed while you're packing everything up and you're playing your music in there and dancing around and stuff, you know, to Taylor Swift and Tammy Faye Baker. And
he probably went and got the new album today.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Life of a Showgirl, Life of a Blacksmith. It kind of fits.
She said, ooh, we did not establish that, sir. So, yeah, I mean, do it barefooted. Well, I don't know. You may have hot stuff on the floor. Don't do it barefooted. So, thank y'all so much for popping in. We going to keep going over here. We probably going to pick. Hey, David, yeah, I don't know why Steve's making my sword and he's not making yours. I think, you should get on him. You asked first. I think he's already said he got mine done. I'm not for sure on that, but it seems like he was saying that. Oh, that was Steve Don said that the bagels turned out pretty good. Okay. Oh. So Hallie Mad Murdoch would probably be, did you say Democrat or Republican? I'm saying more Republican.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the movie? I didn't like the movie near as well as I liked the show. The one thing that I absolutely did not like about the show was they shot, and this is what leads me to think the whole bunch of them may have been Democrats. They shot how many bullets in that show in the whole series that it ran, and they never hit their target one time? They never hit one person. Come on. If you that bad of a shot and you fire 5,000 rounds of ammo in one show and you don't hit nobody, there's something wrong.
Well, a lot of westerns are like that. A lot of shooting going on, but nobody's dying.
And nobody's reloading. Well, I don't know. In the old westerns, they reloaded, but in the newer westerns, nobody ever reloads hardly.
Don't let Dick Cheney do the reload.
Where he shot that guy while he was quail hunting is between here and Albany, Georgia. It's
Yeah.
on the way. And Albany's awfully close. And I've driven by that place a bunch of times. And every time I do, I get that song stuck in my head. You know, Cheney's got a gun. The whole world's come undone. uh, that was the greatest parody song of all time. They had him dressed up like Elmer Fudd out there in the video.
I love it.
Oh, I do too. Cheney's got a gun. Oh, I laughed till I cried, dude. Oh, my goodness. Uh, Now, Diva, it's not nice to call him that. It's not nice. You know, we discussed him and another podcaster last night. His name is James from Empty Pockets Podcast. Y'all make sure to give James from Empty Pockets Podcast and the Celtic Blacksmith Steve a follow. He's at Half Pine Forge and Half Pine Forge Live. Y'all give him likes and follows. But we discussed them last night, and seems like they may have been riding around together in James's El Camino. We have heard that rumor, or maybe we just started it. I don't know. But they say once it hits the internet, it's there forever. You know, so he may be a hoe, but he's James's hoe. It'd be all right. We've already established that James kept his manhood in that little scenario. So, you know, just saying. Hey, I got a question for you there, Diva, if you're still there. Do you think that Steve looks like if he were to go out swimming and stuff, and coming in from the ocean, if he'd look like an overweight, washed up Aquaman instead of like Jason Momoa? Dave says, I keep telling him that I'm not nice. He does not want to believe me, so I have to give him more evidence. You know, if he let his hair down, you know, had it all wet and come walking out of the ocean, if he'd look like maybe like Aquaman crossed with, I don't know, Gary Busey.
That'd be rough.
Do what?
That'd be rough.
Is that too far?
Might be.
I think James looks a little bit like Gary Busey. Old Gary Busey, not young Gary Busey, but old Gary Busey.
Oh, a little bit.
I can see that. Yeah. We could probably get him to play Great Balls of Fire or something. You know, and he's from Alabama. They used to cousin marriages down there.
Well, that's not far from you.
Easy. Now look, that's on the other side of the state line. You got to cross state line, and when you cross the state line, you can feel your IQ drop and your standards. You know, just crossing over the line. And when you come back over, it all kicks back up. She said he would look like Aquaman and Mermaid Man from SpongeBob had a baby. That is great. I like that. Yes. Or I'm sorry. I got something stuck in my eye. I've cried too hard. Oh, all right. We got to give Steve a break. Poor old Steve. We've just been hammering him pretty hard here lately. He's going to think we don't love him no more. And then he might sick James on us. You know, don't be talking about my boy like that. I missed some stuff over here, Barry. I'm sorry. I was going back and forth between the Rebel channels and I got lost there. Barry says we've got a splost coming up November the 4th. I'm anti-splost. Steve asked if Rob knew about the Ohio chupacabra that he saw. That Steve saw. And the guy's scream was Murdoch. Okay. Sorry, sir. I'm behind there. I should have been going back and forth there. If I talk about Steve like this, he would think I had a fever. Well, what is it? What is an Ohio? What is an Ohio chupacabra? No, he did not mention that today while he was in here. What is an Ohio chupacabra? I bet you could find one in El Camino. I don't know what one is exactly. An Ohio goat sucker. In Cartersville, Georgia, there was a place that all the politicians visited called the Taylor Farm. I don't remember that. What would be a Georgia chupacabra? And where do you think you would find one at? I guess it'd be like the Mexican chupacabra, but we're trying to shut the border down on all those illegal aliens coming in from Mexico.
Well, I don't believe them, so I don't guess I.
Uh-oh. El Camino's in the house. James, the Empty Pockets podcast guy. There he is.
Hello, James. Blessings to you, brother. Hope you're feeling good here on a Friday night.
We did find out that Steve's favorite singer is Tammy Faye Baker.
You're not suggesting he has the Tammy Faye Baker blow up doll, do you?
Yes, I'm sure he does. He said he saw a shadow that looked like the world's smallest bear or giant groundhog, prairie dog. I don't remember, but he decided it must be an Ohio chupacabra. We thought that might be a critter that him and James found when they were riding back from the roller derby in El Camino.
I think you see that after a shotgun.
Well, they can't be close to James's hometown because they'd have killed that and eat it, whatever it was. Ohio in the house. I thought it was El Camino in the house. Just the bottom. I just saw that, this bottom half. And I get it. Even Dahl said, he also told me he has a lot of Tammy Faye posters on his wall.
That's a scary thought.
Oh, that is. That'd be like having Mimi posters from the Drew Carey show.
Wow.
James has those on his wall. He's got the Mimi posters. Steve has the Tammy Faye Bakers.
James, my new hero. Only guy I know got video struck from Rumble. Radical, rebel, breaking all the rules.
He's a rule breaker. Gotta watch him. Oh. No, I don't want to see them. No. You keep those to yourself. But honestly, could you imagine waking up to that every day? Steve can, James can. They kind of enjoy it. That just shows the twistedness of people that live in Ohio. I'm telling you, David. That's got to be it. James said he's played in the fifth again. That must be on the getting his video struck.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can't. Oh, my goodness. David, the only thing worse that I could think of than waking up to that would be to waking up in bed early in the morning before you've had coffee and the light gently streaming through the window. And you roll over in bed and curled up and nestled up on the pillow right there beside you is Nancy Pelosi. That would be the only thing worse I could think of than the Tammy Faye Baker or the mini poster.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, that was uncalled for. It's in my mouth. It's in my mouth. Dude, that. Oh. Now you're feeling hot after he said Whoopi Goldberg. Oh. Yeah, David, you are absolutely correct. Your arm off so you can get away for this, then you don't wake them up while you're trying to get away. You're absolutely right. That's the way that works. Oh my goodness, that would be horrendous. I mean, horrible. You're talking about Nancy? Nancy Pelosi's making you hot. I guess that's fair. I mean, Steve says he thinks AOC is hot. And I guess she'd come behind her and as AOC's eating corn through a picket fence, she'd go behind her and get the rose that she missed.
That's rough.
You want her money, you're her boy toy. Well, Nancy's is like, cosmetically fixed and perfectly straight, and AOC's is not. Just saying. But
hey, I need to go help my wife get into bed.
Hey, I'll tell you what, it's about 10 till. I'm worn out too. Why don't we just call her a night here? I mean, we almost made it 2 hours. That's pretty close. Brother, love you, praying for you. Know you got a lot of stuff going on, pray for you. And we're going to continue to do that. Thank y'all, everybody, for tuning in tonight. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Dave said he had to put her teeth back in. Love you. God bless y'all. Have a great night, and we will see y'all next time right here on Front Porch Talk. We'll be back this weekend and Monday morning. Y'all be good. We'll see you then. I gotta find my music. There it is. Okay. Good night, y'all. Salute.
See ya.